about maybe 70% if he has to put a number on it. Is the goal to sort of get to that full 100% by the opener, or is that going to be a process throughout the season?
I don't know. Everybody's been working hard. I don't know how to gauge where guys are. I think he's playing pretty well right now. He's comfortable in what we're trying to do. He's adding for sure to what we're doing. And he's been great in the practices too.
Obviously, he's getting a late start in the process, but what would you like to see from Terry Rozier, and what do you think he could deliver to help this team this season?
He put in a lot of work this summer, so yes, it's the last 2 weeks, probably been a bummer for him, because of all that time that he put in, and he was playing well. He was in great shape. All that work doesn't go away. So he was able to ramp up the last few days, able to go through practice yesterday. I think his mind is clear. He gives you that scoring punch, the toughness. I think those will be on display, since he's healthy.
The 6 preseason games obviously give some guys more opportunities for in-game reps. How would you kind of assess the two-way guys, Myron and Vlad, and how they've fared and performed at training camp and practices?
Yeah, it's never easy, right? For those guys, because you don't know when your numbers is going to be called. The other night was a challenge. If you're playing all the other guys, and then all of a sudden you go into the fourth quarter and everybody's saying, "Hey, go win us the game." You can look at it one of two ways. You can look at it like, "Hey, I've been sitting here the whole time. I'm cold," or I've framed it for them that, hey, this is the best. You get to go into the most competitive part of the game, and this is what everybody wants to do, is play in the fourth quarter and go down the stretch of all those moments, and then have it go to overtime. That's an absolute blessing. That group played well, really well. It was a shame that we weren't able to come out of there with a win. It was a bunch of crazy circumstances, but the bottom line was the group played well, both ends of the floor. That was really fun going down the stretch, and that's a credit to the work they've been putting in, for the last few weeks.
Yeah, first off, congratulations, Spo. Good to see you again, man. And looking forward to 2028.
And you look great.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Body fat percentage, still remember those.
Yeah, tested. I was saying you're in better body fat shape right now.
There you go. I just wanted to ask you about going back to when you first took over as head coach. Isola was going through this for the first time. Is there anything that you remember that stood out that you couldn't anticipate but had to be in that seat going through it for the first time?
Well, I'm dating myself, so I said this before, but that's almost 20 years ago. I don't totally remember everything. I just know that I was about as prepared as you can be from the business and the people that I worked for, right? I worked for 2 extremely demanding head coaches in Stan and Pat. But then when I moved over one chair, I felt so utterly unprepared. It was happening so fast, and that's why when Pat says the best way to learn is he makes that analogy. He pushes the bird out of the nest. That is the best way to learn. And the good thing about the NBA is after 2 months, 3 months, you're almost at a college season, so you're gaining all that experience. I don't know what would be relevant or not. He's an accomplished coach. He has more head coaching experience than I had, so it's probably not a good comparison at all.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.